Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger. So the video you are about to watch is me breaking down, kind of like bit by bit, set I had while on my stream. This is against someone from the stream chat, because I often play people from the stream chat on my streams. And just so you know, it's always just 3 games, just to keep things moving along. So what I'm going to be doing in this video, just pointing out, kind of, some foibles, thought process, that kind of stuff. Pointing out where I screw up, pointing out things I want to change myself as a player. Pointing out one particular big moment here in Game 2, where I was very proud of how I got beat, because I got bamboozled. So very happy with that. And yeah, so just watch here and we'll just break it down here and enjoy. So here we are, the start of the match, and wouldn't you know it, we start off with the old Bardock Classic. Now, I already made a mistake. I should have jumped backwards and homing dash, or even just jumped backwards and done like jump backwards heavy or something, or instant air dash backwards heavy. Because you see here, that will work the homing dash, but I was a bit slow. We both whiff right here, and then, I kind of clock them. And the Broly team is all about the corner, at least this version of the team. So, we got him in the corner now, and hey, we go for the grab. He gets out, but we still tag him, right? And now it's all about going full screen. So this is the full screen combo. So I basically go corner to corner with this, no matter where you are. And I do screw up here kind of bad. So Broly outside of the corner is not good at spending bar, right? Very inefficient. And I didn't start this in the corner, so I can't use your usual corner combo. So out of bad habit, I go for level 3. What I am always trying to force myself to do now is, after the homing dash, medium, light, air grab, vanish, then dragon rush, which is much more efficient. Only takes 1 bar versus 3, and I get, honestly, a better situation than the hard knockdown, because Broly's not a mix-up character with the hard knockdown like, Bardock is, right? But yeah, it's just one of those things to try to better myself in. Light, medium, down heavy works really good for catching air people for Broly. And right here, if you are not planning to do an invincible move when you come in after the snapback, you just better backdash, because Broly is going to beat pretty much every option you got with that. Because reminder, the hitbox is huge and it's armored. So backdash Broly when he gets snapped back in, if he proves he's willing to use that. So just a little bit of neutral here. Should have blocked higher, I guess. Maybe it's not as fancy as, like, the medium, light, heavy block string other people have, but he can do it a little bit. That was a mistake. I was actually looking at his super bar, so I thought I had 3 bars. I did not. But still, that's the round for that right there, as you can see here. Go Tanks goes through the mountain. So in comes 16 here. I got a very strong lead at this point. Once again, maybe just not used to the old Broly version of that kind of setup. And now we do know, okay, I got all this resource to work with here. This is the vanish into the Dragon Rush stuff I was talking about, the throw, which I dropped, so now I'm getting my butt kicked in. It's a little tricky timing. It's not the hardest, but you do got to think about it, because height matters, and you can't vanish cancel right away. Now, right here, this is level 3. Unfortunately, didn't get the crossover correctly, but I sparking too. And basically, this is all she wrote at this point here, because, yeah, I'm in sparking, got 1 billion bars. With the amount of bars I had with this team, I could do like 85–95% damage easy. Yeah, so that's the end of that chapter for this round anyways. And no green fireball for Broly. Please fix that in the patch. Jeez Louise. Green's kind of the color coding here, So now we begin game 2 of 3 in this set here. So get around it. I didn't think he was going to go for Belling Spear again. Otherwise, I would have did some better. Right there, I'm going to show you that real quick. Unless your next option is Vanish, do not try to challenge Broly after this move. Technically, negative doesn't matter. The spacing and his armor means he's almost always going to win. However, as mentioned in the How to Beat Broly guide, vanishing in these kind of situations is really going to screw over Broly very badly. So here we go. We get a straight hit in. We convert to a Vanish. I always do stand medium instead of down heavy stand medium, just because of the timing's always hard. I screw it up all the time, honestly, and online too, especially. So I give up the 20 damage, and just for the sake and peace of my own sanity when I keep dropping it. And Bardock does me in dirty, and Broly is gone. So in comes 16. Now right here, try that. We get straight hit. Maybe not worth the bar, but right here, don't jump, because this is the penalty for jumping against 16 willy-nilly. You gotta mean it. So we get a bit of corner pressure. He gets out of the gimmick here, and could have got a bit more, but oh well. But now, that is basically the end of that. 16 does do the final bit of damage here, and in comes Go Tanks. So right here, I try and snare dash, nothing, I get punished. I lose the scramble here in neutral, and into the corner I go. So I will always try to challenge you. You got to prove to me that your pressure is real in the corner, because I'm the kind of guy who will always hit buttons to make sure to keep you honest, basically. Now that gets me killed a lot too, honestly, right? Like, doesn't always work in my favor, but you know, when it works, it works. Right there, I go for overhead. I thought I had assist on deck, I didn't, but now we did the second time, and we cracked them open, and that's the end of Go Tanks. So at this point, I got 2 characters and sparking. He has sparking too, but like obviously the match, like the numbers just favor me, right? So we're just playing around neutral here. I lucked out big time on that one, but not so much on this one. And into the corner we go. And no follow-up. That had to be an input error. He had 7 bars. Like, it happens to the best of us, right? Had to be an input error on that one. We go here, get a homing, block it, and do a little trick. I screw up, because normally it's kind of like a ghetto Yamcha, homing dash Yamcha kind of gimmick. And you super jump afterwards if you get the hit, and then you can combo out. So right now I'm just kind of playing around here, and I played around a little too much because now I get bopped. And now here's what we're talking about here at the beginning of the video. So we talked about this a lot in the chat about the 16 blow up sparking stuff, and he paid attention. But the problem is right there, I knew he paid attention, so I blocked it. And we'll cover that in a second here too. But yeah, so I knew he's paying attention. He learned the lesson, but you know, I knew he learned the lesson, so I get to block it, right? But I still get bopped in the end, right? So that's the end of that. I screw up the advantage combo, get hit here into the corner. Now, this is adaptive learning at its finest, and I was so proud. Like, I lost. I'm going to lose, spoiler. I was so proud right here, because this is adaptive learning. Right here. Oh! So now it's established that he's trying to catch me activating sparking, so I'm like, screw it. I'll just wait and block, and we'll go from there, right? But then he does the exact same setup at the backdash, so he's not waiting in front of me, because otherwise I would spark. And then he goes for the rushing grab, which looks a lot like his shoulder, at least for the initial few frames before you can react, and totally caught me off guard. Legit, if you watch the replay of the stream, I'm calling him out. I'm like, yo, you did it. You adapted. That's awesome, right? And, you know, I lost, but, you know, people taking lessons to heart here. You're learning, want to teach people on the stream, so yeah. Of course, now I have to kick his head in for beating me, right? So, yeah, that doesn't go as good. Do I drop it this time? There we go. Don't drop it. Now, right here, I'll explain this one. So, for Broly, it's sometimes just best to let the Dragon Rush ride. Now, I actually screwed up my timing here, but after Dragon Rush, instant air dash, medium, and then light, which I screwed up the timing, so he was able to jump out. Normally not allowed to jump out. Will cover both up tech and down tech. However, since he did jump out, you kind of can OS yourself a little bit, as I was able to down heavy afterwards. You don't want them to jump out, but you can also cover your tracks, you know, by kind of leaving down heavy, and it's an option afterwards. In which case, afterwards you can cancel into the energy ball, and then have all that pressure in the corner. And right here, we get the combo. Broly's a low damage character, but with 2 assists and some bar in the corner, his damage is outright almost like a normal character's. So here we are, neutral. Oh god, right there. So yeah, I complain about this one a lot right here. The old stand jab whiffing on the short characters. Go Tanks is actively whiffing a move, and I still can't connect on him. Super frustrating. We connect here though, and we get our smack once again. Stand medium instead of down medium stand. Down medium stand medium because I just don't believe in it. Once again here, I should be doing ML, grab, vanish, dragon rush, but bad habits. Oh, and there again. So I have correctly baited out the homing dash with my armor, and wouldn't you know it, yeah. Also, incredible disappointment and one of the more frustrating aspects of the characters. Sometimes it connects, sometimes it doesn't. And here we go back in the corner. We managed to catch him airborne, so we're doing light, light, medium, down, heavy. And then we go, if you want to do that, even though that killed, usually you delay the air grab so you can vanish. If you don't delay the air grab, the vanish will miss afterwards. Right there is just a bit of lockdown to beat him if he did like stand heavy or whatever else gimmick, or like rushing throw. We got him in the corner. Right here, we do that, level 3. At this point, I'm like, I got the bar to burn. I got a huge lead, I might as well, right? That's just where my mindset's at. And see if we get sparking. That time that works, because, you know, he ain't Go Tank size. because Broly is so screwed by the little characters. So it works when you want to do that kind of stuff. It works when the character's normal or big. Against the little characters, you better roll the dice. And I guessed wrong, and I am dead. But once again, here, just looking from a numbers perspective, it is in my favor, right? So here we go with sparking. Good idea. Just get it out of the way at the beginning of the round so we can get the blue health back here. And I managed to catch him here after the reflect here. And we go into the corner. And right here, we're just doing this to burn time on sparking and get a mostly safe pressure follow-up here, because there's not much you can do other than all the way down tech in that situation specifically. Vanish, once again, same deal, which I dropped for some reason. I'm bad, I screw up a lot, honestly. And we get smacked. And level 3, because why wouldn't you, right? And sparking is about to run out, so you might as well go for it. And ran out right there, as we can see. And what's the mix? There we go. It's a mix that is a same side mix that make you think it's a cross-up, but we did sparking at that time. And that's all she wrote for that one. So once again, this was a person from the stream here. We played a nice little friendly set here. There was, in Game 2 especially, a great amount of learning. I was super happy about it. And yeah, that concludes this video. So all the usual stuff I say at the end, we're going to do the end right now.